Hello there, I'm Hugh. And I'm Duncan. Today we are watching the season finale of season 1 of Stories of Sodor. Look. Okay. Olivier. I am for Hugh. I know, I'm a mess. I got paint on my nose. But I'll get cleaned up. Well, anyway, let's watch the season finale, season 1, shall we?
The train, for its type, is the most powerful vehicle on land. And the engines of Sodor are the power behind the docks, industries and branch lines that make up the world-renowned Northwestern Railway. These are the stories of Sodor.
I know what? Alright. What the fuck?
Are you sure you don't mind, Scarlowy? Not one bit. It's just, your railway has done so well since you've had it. I'd hate to take it and then for something to happen. Your concern is touching, Toby. Don't worry. If something does happen, heaven forbid, we'll get through it. Besides, it sounds like the lads on the MSR need this more than Reneus and I. Ah, you're a trooper, Scarlowy. Thank you. My pleasure. Oh, and if you see Clive anytime soon, would you tell him thank you for giving us this lamp in the first place? Not a problem. Well, I best be on my way. The sooner I get this to the MSR, the sooner their fortunes can turn around. Good luck, Toby. Does nobody else find it terribly ironic how we have a slate mine on our line and yet have to rely on another railway to deliver said material to us? I don't see anything ironic about an accident that has caused said mine to close. How serious was the damage anyway? Some of the track needed to be replaced and the winch took some damage when the trucks broke loose. Repairs on both have been slow going, I'm afraid. Would they progress more swiftly, I wonder, if Stanley weren't here? Andreas, Duke, with all due respect, none of this happened until he arrived. Lest we forget, he was the one who first acknowledged he brings misfortune. I'll concede the timing can't be ignored. But that still doesn't mean he's responsible. What I do know is you had no right to make that generator remark. I know. I did apologize to him. Whether or not he's jinxed, at a minimum, you lads have had a run of bad luck lately. Fortunately, I've brought something from the Scarlowy Railway that might help. What sort of something? I'll tell you when Stanley gets here. Well, we won't have to wait much longer. Here he comes now. Well, Duke, here I am. What did you want to see me about? Not me. Toby. He says he's got something that might help this little jinx problem of yours. A scrapper's torch? Sounds like a perfectly good idea to me. Don't be morbid, Stanley. All right, Toby, what have you brought? My guard's bringing it up right now. Ah, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Brilliant, Toby. It's a lamp. Duke, is this some kind of joke? There's nothing funny about this lamp, Stanley. It's magical, I tell you. A magic lamp. So, you rub it and a genie pops out? Duke, are you feeling all right? He doesn't mean that literally, Andreas. He just means its effects are magical. You mean outside of illuminating darkness? Quite. It's a lucky lamp. and it has brought good fortune everywhere it's gone, including here. It's been here before? When was that? Before you arrived, Andreas. And let me tell you, it really does work. I can also attest to its effectiveness. Well, at the risk of playing into this potential joke, how do you mean? It's quite the story. Would you like to hear it? Sure. And this was the story that Toby told. Prior to the First World War, Sodor's main line began at Vickerstown and went only as far as Knapford. When the war began, the decision was made to extend the line to Aylesbury for a number of strategic reasons. First, to link up with the Mid-Sodor Railway. Second, to exploit the coal deposits that were recently discovered near Marston Heights. And third, to connect the island's most populated centres for defensive purposes. By great chance, the war's beginning coincided with the closure of the Sodor and Mainland Railway. I did once mention its 3 engines were bought by the island's various industries, but this was only after they were first charged by the government with spearheading this massive extension. The trio of highly experienced, hard-working engines got stuck into the project. The rest of us also helped, either by delivering supplies to the various sites or double-heading the longer work trains. But I'm sorry to say the project was not at all an easy one. Slated to take only 18 months to complete, this didn't happen as the planners had woefully underestimated the terrain we needed to work through. Furthermore, shortages of fuel and raw material impeded the workmen's ability to lay down the track. There were also a number of accidents and a couple of injuries. Without doubt, the most serious incident I would partly witness when I arrived at one of the work sites to find a couple of police officers present. Did you see the perpetrators at all? Even a glimpse? No, sir. I told you, they came at me from behind. I felt this bump on the back of me head. Next thing I know, I'm waking up with a mouthful of dirt for me breakfast. Right. We'll do what we can. Thank you for your help. I say, Neil, what's going on here? Another day, another disaster for the project. What's happened this time? Last night, someone broke into that shed and thought they'd help themselves to the dynamite that was being kept there. Dynamite? How much did they get? About 10 pounds. Phew. Blimey. That'll make for a massive bang. Who could have taken it? I'd like to think a couple of hoodlums playing a prank, but you just never know. Phew. And to think I wasn't already irritable about this morning's news. Why? What's happened? I heard our lads failed to break through the lines at Passchendaele. Why am I not surprised? That Field Marshal Haig is an idiot. Although, I bet he succeeded in moving his drinks cabinet 6 inches closer to Berlin. Yes, I bet you're right there. My merriment was short-lived, however, as I couldn't help but wonder who could have taken that dynamite and why. Come the following morning, I would stop wondering. Sind Sie sicher, dass Ihre Angaben korrekt sind? Sie fragen nicht das jetzt? Jacob, ja, die Tanker sind in der Nähe der Sky. Gut, lass uns gehen. Keep the motor running, Andrews. Don't you worry, I will. Schnell, versteck dich. Das war knapp. Komm schon. Hier sind sie, wie gesprochen. Gut, lassen Sie uns das Dynamit platzen und... Oi! What do you think you're doing? What was that, Mike? Them two! Scheiße! Lauf! Hey! Stop! Andrews! Go! Go! Crikey, that didn't sound good. No, it didn't. Come on, Keith, we'd better go take a look.